You tried mercenary work? Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms... I make a choice.
Wait, I know you. Godlike Whitemane has been laid to rest, I know.
Enemies and ears, both are everywhere. There is room in my court for a new Thane. However, I could... You help my people. On your way, then. Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane. I grant you a personal housecarl. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. You think some emperor sitting on the Imperial City? I'm no man's fool. But for one thing, I won't empty Falkreath's coffers to buy my... For another, I won't get mixed up with criminal. I might be old, but I haven't forgotten that a Jarl's first duty is to look after
It's so
his
good
people.
to see. Yes, it's a fine property, well-watered. You won't regret it. Here's... Follow the road, east from Falkreath, then north at the crossroads. Turn left just past Pine Watch. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here. I should think so. Taking care of the entire whole... I just hope I can do right by the good folk who are looking to us to see to their needs.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Don't judge Dengir too harshly. He's old, but he needs...
By the divines, I'm just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration. Oh!
Unless you're here to solve... That's right, Dawnstar. My Dawnstar is plagued with nightmares. I haven't slept properly in days. That priest of Mara who came here before you says the divines will cure us. Well, until they do, I don't have any business to discuss with outsiders. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
If you're here about the nightmare, if you could call it that, the Jarl can... I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here.
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations, created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
About Mother?
No,
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
I'm sorry. I just don't
I've
feel
already
like
said too
entertaining
much.
just-
If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me. Follow me. It's this way. It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple has been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. Once we get inside, all will become clear. Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woe. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Time for your final rest. That it? And you're mine. Get him out of sight. Be careful.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible. It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within. This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still somewhere.
They're still here!
If I'd have done made us barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level. Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
like the...
Never should have come here.
Stop them!
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me. Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
No one bests an orc. Here we go!
Worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. After what you just experienced, you are not amazed? I'm at a loss for words. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it. They've awakened. God! Send you to oblivion. Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Rando, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Mara benevolent. Do your work.
Nina.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I'm Scald's
The
house
nightmares
call
in
and
Dawnstar
Henry's
have lifted,
guard,
and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. You're not as dumb as you look. Giants are... Go and slay one of the beasts. I'm counting on you. Good luck with the giant.
My only aim is to keep the
No
peace.
empire is going to take the Jarl.
Just a servant of Skull the Elder.
Son of Skyrim.
Worthy of time or
With the giant,
consideration.
don't get stepped
I'm here to
on.
lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
We are poised for glory, Yard. The Empire
Back
will
to
never
another
take
fine day in
The
Dawnstar.
tenacity of the
Every
Imperial
last
Legion is
man,
legendary.
Woman and
We
child
need to be
here
ready for
draws
it.
breath.
With respect, Jarl, you can't ask everyone to throw themselves against trained legionnaires. Let's leave the fighting to the Stormcloaks.
You're right. Why dilute the glory with too many souls fighting over it? We'll drive out
I had hoped life
Byron
would be
be some the pale.
If we win, this war's gonna drag on
Dawnstar.
for years. I can feel it.
As soon as we
need to
drive the
prepare for a
Empire
long
out of
struggle
Skyrim,
ahead.
enough of your dire predictions.
I served in the Great War as a
It's
Legion
another
battle.
time.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant.
Giant, don't get stepped
No
on.
Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
I'll work my spells and potions for...
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs
You
to.
have a request of me, Bulfric? I've been in charge of Dawnstar for no empire is going to take the Jarlship away from this son of Skyrim. Good luck with the giant.
Need something?
Stepped on. The Pale Wolf. Dawnstar. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35 years.
Just a servant of Skull the Elder.
Get stepped on.
Worthy of time or consideration.
I'm Scald's house Carl, and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
I'm here to lend my... About... They ended up... by Akatosh. All the blood. The smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul. Ever again.
Just a servant of
Not
Skull
as
the Elder.
dumb as you look.
Not worthy of time or consideration.
You've shown those monsters that they will know. Here, a reward from your Jarl. Oh, sorry, no houses for... Wonderful! I'll sleep better knowing you're watching the Southern Marches. Here's the title to your steading. Don't bother me.
Iron belongs to the North.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to go late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Thirst for your blood.
Do the Falmer also have no sense of smell? This place... the stench. This reeks Falmer.
Death from the shadows!
What's that?
I hear something.
Attend it!
I'm wanting to rest. hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Then it appears the shadows shroud more than your presence. They blind your wisdom as well. Our actions have always been one and the same. Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
I can't stop myself.
I'll spit on...
Damn! This place is coming down. Quick! Get the skeleton key and the eye and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. We must go on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves' Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. That's quite a noble sentiment for someone in our well, in your line of work. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. Good luck, Nightingale. Death comes for you now.
Mortal fool, no one hides from the dead! sense a presence. The glimmer of life is gone. Death comes for you now! Eternal slumber awaits.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, mighty bear. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of Shadow. The half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre in order to defend it. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. The Agent of Stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible. This Agent of Strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger. The Agent of Subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. Choose a path, and your journey will be complete. Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlyle.
Yes, Nightingale? What is it? If this place is in danger ever again, the shadows will call. Should the need arise, a portal connects the Sepulchre and Nightingale Hall. Use it whenever you wish. Farewell. Eyes open, and walk with the shadow.
Something I can help with? Good afternoon. Be seeing you.
It's good to see you in one piece, lad.
What's going on?
It's good to see you. It's good to see you in one piece, lad. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key? That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend. I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
Still have quite a good bit. Got lots of jobs available. Interested? Well, well. If you happen across any other by the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime. Find me if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labour, I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around. Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city. When things started going downhill around here, it wasn't long before we lost one. By doing these extra jobs, and thanks to... If we gain it, the only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities. I handle the fishing. Now, if breaking's more your thing, go talk to Vex.
I don't care if you're best buddies with the
Need a
guild
few
master.
spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Try anything.
I handle the burglary. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
You did? Thanks. I'll get you the rest of your
I have
coin
work
by
if you've got the
tomorrow.
backbone.
Funny about that.
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned south, and when the coin dried up, we had the best of everything down here. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish... The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own... If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once... Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you... And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.